Thank you for stopping by Jetersblessings, hoping you can find some creative inspiration. Please like, subscribe, and comment below. Today's video is another collaboration with Sue from Discovering the Art of Living. This is her 12th collab for her 12 Days of Christmas movies, and this collaboration is of the movie The Nativity from 2006. So here I have some old paint stir sticks where I had used in a different project, and these were just some leftovers that I cut off, and two of the Beware signs from Dollar Tree. I'm just taking these pieces and I am gluing them to the back to make this a larger, more sturdy sign. So after I do that, I take what was the back, and I have the two paints I got from Walmart. One is a deep navy, and I don't know what the other color was. I bought it for 50 cents. It didn't have a label on it. It came just like that, but I mixed the two colors together, and I absolutely loved the blue. I thought it was a very beautiful blue that it turns out to be, and I just paint the entire front portion of this sign. Now, for the holes, I did actually put some hot glue in the holes, and then I filed off the excess just to kind of fill the gaps. And I do paint all of the sides and edges. So I had purchased a window cling set of the Nativity, and I was using it on one of the windows for my grandbaby, but he didn't ever really look at it, so I decided I would use it because I thought it was absolutely adorable. And so here I just take some clear glue that I had got, and I glue all the pieces down. I didn't go over the top and put any additional glue on there. You could, if you wanted to use like a Mod Podge, you could go ahead and do so, but to me, this is something that's going to be held indoors, and it holds up just well with just the layer on the back side. So once I have it all down, then I just freehand Christ the Savior is born. And then what I do is I take a gold paint pen that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I trace over my pencil marks in the gold. So here I'm showing how I kind of just make my lettering a little bit better. A while back I had watched a bunch of YouTube videos on like calligraphy and handwriting and how you do it, and all the videos that I watched showed that when you are doing a downstroke, that is when you make your lines thicker, and the upstrokes are just normal. And so that's really all I'm doing here, and I only do that to the word Christ. So as you see, I added two more of the wood handles that I cut off, and I glued those to the top. And I'm just taking some jute twine that I had got from Walmart. It's a big roll, and I am actually going to staple them on. So I like to add the extra pieces of wood on there because without me doing that, if I were to use my staple gun and just staple through, the material that the Beware signs are made of is too thin, so my staples would actually pierce right through it. So I added the extra wood handles, and I used a lot of hot glue I used a lot of hot glue, and then this allows me to use my staple gun to staple the hanger onto the piece. So then I have this gold glitter jar that I had got from Walmart, and I just go over the word Christ just to give it a little more embellishment. And here's the finished product. I think it is so adorable. To me, again, this is a piece that I made for my grandson, and I'll be sending it home with him so he can have for his Christmas decor next year. So I have 6 of these wooden ornaments, MDF, whatever they're made of, and I got these from Hobby Lobby when they were like 75% off a couple years ago. I got this craft paper when it was 50% off this year, and I'm just picking 6 different designs. And so what I'm going to do is, since I like the front of the ornaments already, I'm going to leave those as is. That way these can have a dual purpose. But I'm going to go ahead and take the back, and I'm tracing out the bottom ornament part on all 6 pieces in of paper, and then I'll cut them all out and glue them to the ornament. What I'll also do is I have in this pack of paper, it came a galvanized look sheet, so I take that and I'll actually trace the top of the ornament. That way you can actually tell the difference, kind of like the hanging piece. So I actually just, instead of doing Mod Podge, because they can get kind of expensive, I'd actually got some of these glue sticks from Walmart after the school year began. They were on clearance. So I just bought me a couple packs of those, and I'm using it to glue on the paper. And I actually go back through and poke a hole. So there was red ribbon on the top of those, and I actually take some jute cord. This is the one that's from the Dollar Tree. It's a lot thinner. So all I did is I cut some and I attached it back onto the ornament the same way that the ribbon was attached on there, and then I just tie a little knot in it. That way, if you wanted to actually use it as an ornament or a hanging piece, you could. So here's the third project, and I have this large flat canvas. I don't know where I got it from. I've had it for a while. And then I have 4 of these 5-gallon paint stir sticks. I trimmed the edges to meet the dimensions of the canvas, and here I am just going back and sanding down any of the jagged edges. So then I'll take some of my antique wax and I'll use it on all of the paint sticks. I cover all the sides and the edges as well. So I'm showing you a sign for this beaded garland. It was actually 12 feet and I got it from Walmart. But what I did is I cut it down to size that I needed because I'm going to add it as a hanger. So what I didn't show was I used these wall stickers that I also got from Walmart. It was like $2.98 for the whole thing. And I took it and just added it to the canvas. Now you will see that I end up covering it with Mod Podge, and that was because originally I thought they're stickers, so they're not like the clings, and so I thought they were tacky enough to stick onto the canvas, and I noticed the little spots here and there were pulling up on different areas of the different stickers, so I thought I would just Mod Podge it down to make sure it doesn't come up. So what you see I'm about to do here is I flipped the canvas over and I'm actually attaching the stir sticks by gluing them. I tried a different way to do it, but it didn't work too well, but I glued them all like you saw me there. And here are the different ornaments along with my sign, where the sign says, "Let there be peace on earth." That box that you saw there was our dog Bentley, and he passed away earlier this year. And so we cremated him, and he stays with us. And here it is hanging with the wall hanger. I think it turned out really nice. I think the colors blend well together. But I want to thank you guys for joining me today, and I hope and pray that all of you have a very blessed and safe holiday, and Merry Christmas to you all.